Well, thanks for staying with us. I think you're really going to be happy that you did because, and I know I'm prejudiced, but we have in Humble ISD truly the best child nutrition services department anywhere. I mean, they just do a phenomenal job with and for our kids, and it's not just about serving food. It's very much about teaching and trying to get our children to adopt very healthy and nutritious habits that will last for them their entire life. Anyway, I can go on and on because I'm just so proud, but we have with us the Assistant Director of Child Nutrition Services, Shirley Parker. Shirley, thanks for being with us. And to your right is your boss, the Director of Child Nutrition Services, Robin Young. Robin, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
And we have them not only because they're great, but it's always nice to really put a spotlight on the fact that our Child Nutrition Services Department, Shirley in particular, was recognized by the National Association for Child Nutrition Services with a Successful Practices Poster Showcase Award. I want to embellish on that for just 2 more seconds because annually the National Association only recognizes 1 school district in the entire country with that award. And this past year, that award belongs to Humble ISD's Child Nutrition Services. So Shirley, congratulations. That is an awesome, awesome recognition.
Thank you so much. We are proud of it. We brought our plaque today. We were just thrilled to be recognized nationally. The way this came about is the School Nutrition Association, the national organization for child nutrition professionals. As they lead up every year to the annual conference, they invite districts to submit a proposal of a successful practice in your district that you would like to share with other districts across the country. So I submitted a proposal about our food allergy management program. We called it Team Approach to Managing Life-Threatening Food Allergies in Schools. The proposal was accepted, and we prepared a poster display to take to the national conference. There were 22 proposals accepted from across the country. They were on display throughout the conference, which was 4 days, and SNA, the School Nutrition Association, had a team of judges who evaluated them and selected ours as the winning successful practice for this year. So that's how the recognition came about.
Oh, it's tremendous recognition. Tremendous.
It is, and it addresses a very real problem that people are seeing all over, from airlines to businesses, and that's allergies. And young children are especially susceptible to allergies. Is that right?
Yes.
So what do we do in our district to address that? I know, peanuts is a big one, but there are so many others.
Well, we have some specific procedures in place, and I think what sets us apart is really 2 things. We have a specific procedure that's followed for every student who comes through with a documented life-threatening food allergy, and then we have a training program for our staff. The way it works, our procedure is that a physician fills out a form which documents exactly what we need to know, what the allergies are, what the substitutions should be. I evaluate that, make sure it meets all the USDA federal program guidelines because we are a federal program. And then in my office, I'm able to enter a message in our cafeteria electronic cash registers. We call it a point of sale or POS. But I'm able to type that message in, life-threatening allergy, let's say, for example, to eggs and eggs as an ingredient. I type that in and that will show up on the cafeteria cash register. So when that student puts in his PIN number anywhere in Humble ISD, that message flashes on the screen and it stays there until the cafeteria cashier reads it, evaluates it, and takes action on it. Now what that means is the cashier at their post, at their station, has a list of every food in our district with the 8 major allergens identified. So if this student in our example has an egg allergy and they have something on their tray that contains eggs, the cashier will recognize that from the list and have a conversation with that student. You know what, that's one that you're not allowed to have because it does contain eggs and will not serve that. So that's ideally how the situation would work. Follows all the way through from the parent, the physician, through me approving it to the cashier, to the right there to the child on the serving line. The other part of it, I think, that makes us successful, and I think was part of the recognition, was our training program. Every year, all of our employees in our general mass in service with all our employees hear a review about our food allergy procedures. But then our cashiers and our managers who deal most directly with the food allergies have their own small group trainings every year, and we document that we review all the steps that we should take, not only at the cashier station, but in the kitchen to prevent cross-contamination so that we don't serve food with the same utensil to another food, preventing cross-contamination, changing our gloves, all the proper sanitary things. And then every new employee who comes to work in Child Nutrition has food allergy training included in their introductory training as well.
Wow.
You're really, from an untrained point of view, so to speak, you're so meticulous. I mean, the processes are just so meticulous. And Robin, to me, it really exemplifies how I've seen Child Nutrition Services to be since I've been lucky enough to be a part of our district. And that is, it really is all about focusing on the kid.
Absolutely.
And providing for them whatever their needs may be, or in this instance, like Shirley is saying, restrictions. So I really don't have a question. I just want to compliment you, and I guess I will ask, other examples in the department that really speak to kind of serving the whole child?
Well, the child is the reason we're here. Absolutely. The reason every one of us is here is for our children. So we are looking at certainly the food allergies. We're looking at the safety and sanitation aspect. We don't want any food being safe is number one to us. We want our children safe. So all of our managers and at least one other person in every cafeteria goes through the City of Houston sanitation classes and is certified in that and receives a certificate in that. We have managers who are interested in teaching, and they help with the manners banquets, and they'll go out and they'll teach the 5th grade manners banquets, and our supervisors do that as well. So we have a lot of areas that we're really, really concerned about our kids, and we really want the best for our children, and we want to be a part of that with our children. We want to be a part of the learning process, but most of all, we want to keep them safe.
Yeah.
And it's a big job. Tell us how many school lunches you serve each day.
Daily, it's over 25,000.
Over 25,000.
And yearly,
kids.
it's about 5.6 million meals.
5.6 million meals. And what percentage of those have to be monitored for allergens? Do you know?
We have about 300, approximately 300 life-threatening food allergies on record with me in the Child Nutrition Department. I imagine, I know that there are others in the district as well, but those are students who routinely eat with us in the cafeteria. Therefore, it's important that they get registered with us so that we can monitor them in the cafeteria. So yes, it is a growing concern.
Well, and it's nice to know that even though they're so used to serving the masses, because there's so many, that they are trained enough to pick out that one little needle in a haystack each time that child comes in, because it gives a parent of a child with an allergy that level of comfort that they're not going to miss my child coming through with all of the others. So.
Well, one of the most amazing things to me always, especially in the elementary schools when I go in, is the cashiers know those children. They know them by name.
Yeah, they do.
They know which child has those allergies before it even pops up on the screen. They know those children. They're their children.
Yeah. Very much so.
Right.
I rest my case. They are waving us on.
I know.
I am sorry that we're running out of time. Shirley, thank you so much. Robin, thank you too.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You do an amazing job with and for our kids, and boy, to bring national recognition home, it's a big deal.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you, and stay with us. Lynn and I will be right back.